Playoffs! It's the playoffs. We're finally here. Cowboys, Niners. This matchup happened in real life this year in the playoffs. I am before a point where I know who won. Hopefully the Niners did. Who will win this one? Cowboys, Niners. '25 playoffs.
We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store.
And there's our NFC seeding. Saints are in it. Seahawks are in it. The bye is to the Bucks.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
On first down, Lance steps away to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On first and 10, here's Lance. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Lance. From left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Here's Lance. On the move to his left. He'll have a first down inside the 10. Then across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance, 22 yards. And the Niners will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Kind of like
Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Holmes returning from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ that feels like gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Lance. And that will get the off target and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you
A little worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Elliott, toss right. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. $35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And they get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. The Chen gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal. From the left hash, you'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. That's what we now proceed to the start of the second half. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. Holmes returning from his end zone. And a straight it's a loose ball.
The guy just had no flag. Wow.
And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half.
Cowboys had an amazing
Sometimes
season.
no matter what you go
They're
over
looking
at halftime, no matter
horrible.
what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Lance looking to throw it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown. Francisco. T.J. Hawkinson there to make the grab. And the Niners continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here.
Cowboys just struggle against
Look, we all know
certain
sometimes we
teams.
see
The Niners
upsets
are
in the
one of them.
wildcard round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next
Kicker
weekend.
16.
They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say
Kicker,
so,
man,
because
get
right now it's looking
stunned,
more
that's it.
like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
No good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you have two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the
Ah,
middle. So
picked.
this is body and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
This game is just
That
bad
has
for
to
the
written all over.
Cowboys.
You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted. into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
Oh yeah, I forgot. forgot he was their #1 receiver.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Lance to throw it.
That's Harry! Harry scored now. N'Keal Harry. Touchdown.
N'Keal Harry, 49 yards. And the first.
Wow. Trey Lance, Cowboys doing great.
Defense leads to 6 points.
$30-0. This has been a sweeper game. Hope I'm not jinxing
to add the extra point
for the Wildcard games.
And the lead is now an even 30. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play
Niners
resulting in a
bench
touchdown.
Lance, save him for next week as they're gonna beat the Cowboys. And this
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all total.
They're going for
They're
it.
still looking at a 4th down. Running with Elliott. Oh,
and they get it.
He's got an alley. And he'll be out right at the 35. Well-executed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, I know this will surprise you. I've actually done a little bit of reading lately, and all the analytics say that you should go for it more on 4th down. I think someone has referred back to their analytics coach. Maybe he's got a pipeline into the booth because that was a really good play call.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefit.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally.
It's been a terrible game
Hands
for
on
Dallas.
hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his
Oh, you got to be
production.
kidding me.
And Elliott has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fall. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Will Collins, picked up from the class squad a few weeks ago. Played last week in game against the Bills. Yeah, okay, 2 touchdowns, but 5 picks. Not that cool.
Oh, I wish you would look, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense.
Harry.
This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it's the right time to make that call.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Nothing for that game.
Continue on as we say so long, everybody. That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
What a game for the Niners.
You've been watching the NFL
The defense was amazing.
Find us on Twitter at
Shutout against Dallas.
NFL.
What a game.
So long, everybody.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.